I never know these days when people ask me about my kids, because I've got my own 3, but I have 7,000 others, and I call it 7,003 kids. Success is not just reading and writing and arithmetic. Success is emotional development. I just want to provide the best house of learning we possibly can. I grew up in Harlem, pretty close to where we are now. I went to District 5 public schools as a child. They were not very good. I saw that the kids I went to school with didn't end up in very good places, whereas my brother and I did, because my parents made sure that we got an education. I'm a New Yorker, and I was troubled that we had tens of thousands of first graders who could not read. I wanted to fix public education. I came back to New York and I decided to run for office. I became chair of the education committee. I held hearings on literacy, on arts and sports, on the education budget. I even held hearings on toilet paper. I eventually decided to start my own schools where we could be providing what I thought children needed and were entitled to. August 20th, 2006, I opened Harlem Success Academy 1. What do you remember about the first day, August 20th, 2006?
Ms. Zelkin came to my house and she brought out this book. She was like, here.
I thought it was really important to visit each child in their own environment, on their own terms. The list of social challenges is broader than you can possibly imagine. Christian, don't walk so fast. You're leaving me in the dust here. I have short legs. I can't go that fast. Christian Anderson is a child who's had some real home life challenges. He lost his housing and was in a shelter for a while. I used to make sure he got to school every day, and that often involved walking up the stairs because the elevator in the public housing project was broken.
First, I didn't believe that I could do all the things that I'm doing now. I didn't believe all these things was possible. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you now. I would be playing around and not taking education seriously.
I think he's given me back way more than I've given him. You're taller than me. I remember when you were this high. No matter what is going on in our children's lives, we have to be consistently joyful and consistently rigorous. We're the constant. Robin Hood supported us from the get-go. We have doubled in size every year. We're in our 8th year. We have 22 schools. We're adding 10 more next year. In the next 5 years, we'll be 20,000 children. Robin Hood is critical because of its commitment to fighting poverty, and that's ultimately what we are in the business of doing. Our parents often have an older child. One of the most painful interactions is when a parent tells me, I couldn't save my older child, but I was going to save my younger. And Success Academy allowed me to do that. As the mother of 3, I can't imagine making that kind of choice. I want all 3 of my children to thrive. And so I'd like there to be a time when that is not the case, where every parent can send all of their children to a great school.